Welcome, everyone, to Everybody Needs a Martha. I am Martha Velasco, your host, and today's first episode is just an introduction to what I'm hoping this show will be about. I am all about abundance and supporting people and helping people just be a better version of themselves, get some inspiration, get some hope, get some confidence, and give you those tools that might help you just get one step closer to your goals. I hope it to be a little bit practical, a little bit heart to heart. We're going to focus on tangible skills, things that you can do like budgeting, building a team at work, building relationships, as well as focusing on the personal growth and what you can do to get out of that noise that always surrounds us and get a little clearer vision of what our lives will look like or can look like when we are intentional, when we're present, when we're practicing gratitude. And I plan to share personal stories of what I've gone through, how I've seen the law of attraction work in my life, how it's helped me not just in a personal, but in a professional sense, how some of the skills that I've acquired over time have helped me become successful in my job, in my life at home with my family, how I've set goals, the challenges that I faced along the way. And I'm hoping that by sharing some of that stories, it might inspire or motivate someone out here to just take that step, to give it a try, to not wait, to set those goals, to know that they can do it too. None of us know what we don't know. And no one was born knowing anything. So we learn everything along the way. So I want people to feel like they can do it, gain that confidence that you can figure it out and you can be successful and you can get those things that you want. And that there are things that you can put into practice today that'll help you build that team at work that you want to have so that they're a successful team. There's things you can put in place at home that you can put in place in your personal life on a daily that'll just help you get into that mindset, help you get into that elevated, motivated, inspired, achieving wavelength, frequency, so that great things are happening in your life. And I want to share stories, have my friends on, chit chat, and I just want it to be a heartfelt, laid back, welcoming environment where you take a little tidbit home, or maybe you finally try something that you had given up on or thought about doing, or you've been sitting on and thinking about for a long time and you just haven't taken the time to just do it. I want to be your cheerleader. I want to be that person that's like, yeah, you can do it, and motivate you and share simple things that you can do in different aspects. It's not just going to be about the law of attraction. It's not just going to be about work. It's going to be a little bit of everything. It's about life and challenges that maybe it's about decluttering your house. It could be about anything. And I want it to be where we all work together, where we're getting your feedback, where you're telling me what you want to talk about, what you'd love to know about, because that's what I like to be. I like to be that resource for people. I love being that person that people come to and just ask, like, hey, what do you think? Or where could I find? Or how could I do? And I love that my family and friends come to me. And so I feel like I want everyone to be able to feel like they can come to me, or anyone to feel like they can come to me. And I want to share what I know, what I've learned, what I'm learning, because it's a never ending. I love to learn. I love to share what I learn. So hopefully you'll join me on my journey as I'm learning things and sharing them with you. All right, so let's get this abundance party started. I said that I wanted this to be a place where you get some tidbits or something that you can actually start working on right away. And honestly, for me, on a personal note, doing this recording is me taking that step, is taking that action. Like I said, I believe in the law of attraction, but the biggest part of that word attraction is that second part where it's action. You have to do something. And I don't necessarily believe in perfection because I think everything has something that's imperfect about it. So if you're waiting for the perfect time or the perfect moment, or the when I finally figure out how to perfectly edit or perfectly do that, then you're just going to sit there and push it and push it and push it, and it's never going to happen. Just do it. Just get out there. And so for me, just doing this episode, an example of that. And so one of the things, it's the power of just starting small. It doesn't have to be this big, major, all encompassing. Just one small step, that first step can be such a big change. And by taking that one step and just trying to move forward to the next one and to the next one, you you start making progress. And if it's decluttering your home, it's, okay, you don't get overwhelmed by the whole room. Start in one corner of the room, start in one drawer of your house if you need to. If that's all you can get through, if that's all you can focus on, do that. If it's making that one phone call you've been putting off forever, or it's writing down that one goal that you're going to set and making it a SMART goal, and we can do a whole nother talk about SMART goals and make sure that they're, written in such a way that they really motivate you and push you to get it done. But there is power and value to just take that one small step. Even if it's not perfect, you'll get it better next time. You'll try it again and it'll be okay the next time. I want people to feel like you can take that risk. It's okay to take the risk. It's okay. And if it isn't perfect, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. At least you did something. Now you've taken action. You've put out to the universe. You put out to God. You put out to the higher divine power that you want something to happen, that you're taking an action, that you're really moving forward to bring those great things into your life. You have to be positive. You have to be grateful. You have to be at that frequency. And the best way to do it is just take that first step. Just take it. Just go out there, whatever that is. So if I were to give you one homework assignment for the week would be pick that one thing that you can do today, that you can do within the next week that will get you closer to something that you've been trying to achieve, that you've been putting off for a long time. Okay, now to be clear, I'm not saying you have to go out there and complete everything. I just want you to do one thing. And it could be small, it could be simple as writing down what it is that you want to achieve. Like having it in writing, knowing it. Maybe it's creating a vision board. Maybe it's Googling how you do the thing that you want to do. Maybe it's asking someone who's done it for some advice on how they got started. It could be anything, but take action. Moving that motion, that intention of like being present and actually taking action on something draws it to you, brings that energy right back to you. What you focus on, you attract. I say that all the time. You'll hear me say that a lot. If you, whatever you focus on, you attract. Just take the action, take the risk. It's okay. I promise you, it's going to be okay. It will get better. It will get easier. The more you do it, the more you put yourself out there, the more you feel uncomfortable, because there is something about greatness happening outside of your comfort zone, right? I talk to my daughter all the time, but she's little. She's in school, so she's still learning how to read. Um, and we talk about having to practice and having to read. And I can see her get frustrated, and we take deep breaths and we try again. And I tell her, but the more you practice it, the more you do it, the more, less uncomfortable it's gonna feel. That first time you try to read that word and you couldn't figure it out, now you're reading that word. And it's the same thing in all aspects of our life. If we want to see growth, if we want to see, we're going to have to get a little uncomfortable. But start small. It doesn't have to be a drastic change. I'm not asking you to make it accomplish it all tomorrow. Now, if you get that urge to just push through and get it all done, good for you. And I'm here to cheer you on for that. But if not, just take that one step, even if it's writing it down on a sheet of paper, like I will do this by this time. Put a time frame on it. Put a date by 12 midnight on whatever date. This is what's going to be done, and read it every day. Write it down every day, like every morning. Rewrite it, or place it somewhere where you can see it, because you want to be present. You want it to be living in your head, and believe that it's yours. Believe that it is achievable. Believe that you can have that thing. Because if you don't believe that you can have it, then why would anyone else believe that you can have it? So you have to just push yourself, even if in the beginning it doesn't seem like it's real, or it doesn't seem like it's tangible, or it doesn't even seem like it's feasible. The words that we say to ourselves, they become ingrained, whether consciously or subconsciously. They're in there. I'm sure I will do an episode at one point about manifestations and affirmations that you can do and why I think they're so important. But for now, we're just going to focus on one thing you can do between now and the next episode to get closer to your goal, whatever that is. Take that step. And then that's what we're going to focus on for this week. And then we're going to build up on. Next week, I'll be coming back to you with some real life stories, some practical tips, and exploring different facets of abundance and manifestation. And we'll continue to grow on these small steps that we can take. We want to create that supportive space for learning, for growing, for celebrating our wins along the way. I encourage you to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode. Invite your friends to connect, share it, reach out to me via email at everybodyneedsamartha@gmail.com. And just get ready to unlock your abundance. The party's just begun.